Losing an animal companion is just as painful, sometimes more so than the loss of a fellow human. Because like a parent-child dynamic, the human-animal bond, it's a very, very strong attachment bond. They are family, sometimes your only family. And even though we all know that they're going to die, I know it never gets any easier. In this episode, I want to share 4 ways to help you and to give you some comfort to be able to cope with this extreme, overwhelming grief when your pet dies. My name is Sarah Jane Farrell, and I'm an animal communicator specializing in trauma, the dying process, and the grief that comes with all of it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you'd like to receive more support, I share a new video every Wednesday, so be sure to subscribe, comment, and share this so that you never miss another episode. Also, be sure to join the Facebook group or check out my book, Where Did You Go? How to Navigate Through Pet Dying, Death, and Grief, and how to connect with them in the afterlife. I go into this and other topics in great depth with meditations and journaling prompts and other tools to support you through pet loss and your grieving process. If your soul pet died, whether it's a year ago or a month ago or today, and you still find yourself grieving, I am so sorry. And I want you to know that you're not alone, even though it feels like it. Your pet is family, and now that they've crossed over, it's okay not to be okay. You will find a way to carry your grief and your gratitude eventually as both sides of love. Oscar Wilde says that where there is sorrow, there is holy ground. And the relationship that you share with your animal companion, it is holy ground and it's unique and special to you. So here are the 4 tips. The first one is give yourself time to allow your emotions to come up and feel them. Your pet is with you in your most intimate moments. When you are sick, alone, or having a hard time, they're always with us. And they're there through our hardest moments and our happiest. They are our teachers and our friends. They're always with us. They're always pleased to see us. And they rely on us as much as we rely on them for companionship and love. And for many like you, there's often a focus and a sense of purpose. Your routine is very closely tied to your day-to-day life. And when they die, all of a sudden you have this huge emptiness that can be really overwhelming. So when they're suddenly not there anymore in the physical world, it's really, really hard. So any feelings like anger or regret or blame that, when the time comes that you're going to have to make a difficult decision to end your pet's life, or if they die by accident, just let yourself feel your feelings, express everything. Maybe keep a grief journal and also know that you can feel happy at the same time. You're not betraying your pet by having moments of happiness. They're with you in spirit. They're watching over you. They're teaching you from the Rainbow Bridge. They're pain-free and they're happy. Check out my 6 myths about grief that I'll link below. The second thing is your love continues, and your higher self, your ascended self, your soul is with them just as they are with you here. If you are happy and you can allow yourself to have a full range of emotions and ride the waves of grief when they come, you'll be able to connect with your pet in spirit a lot easier than when you're consumed with heavy feelings, the gravitas of grief. I know it's not the same as when they're alive. They're in the physical for cuddles and you don't hear the pitter-patter of feet or smell them, and you miss their companionship a lot. But your pet wants you to grow and evolve and connect heart to heart with them in spirit in this new way of loving. The third thing is allow yourself to get angry. It's a natural part of the grieving process. And because we're not taught that anger is not appropriate, people often turn on themselves and we feel guilty or we want to blame someone like the vet, and we become depressed and withdrawn. And I spoke more about anger and grief and death and dying over here. Just know that true anger is a vulnerability. To be able to speak the truth about something that is injured or violated that you love and you protect, like your animal companion. And in doing so, you serve the greater good. If you're feeling angry or guilty about your animal dying, just trust that this is a holy act of protest. It's a sign that your soul is very much awake and kicking. This is very normal too when it comes to the grieving process, especially with anticipatory grief, when your animal had a terminal illness and you know death is coming. Use your anger in a good way so that it can soften your heart and move you into more joy. Your beloved pet wants you to live like someone left the gate open. So raise your frequency by remembering the fun and the happy times as well. It's so important for your well-being. The fourth one is slow down. Don't rush your grief or push it down and pretend to be fine when you're not. Find other people who understand what you're going through. Grief is not a problem to be solved. It's a space that needs to be witnessed by others and carried alongside our joy. Grieving the loss of your pet is a beautiful part of expressing just how much you love them. And a lot of people are not going to understand what you're going through. You know your pet is irreplaceable. It's a one-of-a-kind bond, and the grief you feel is not something that you just get over. As children, your first experience with death was most likely with your first beloved pet or a wild bird or creature, and you probably still feel that moment when they were gone and you were heartbroken. There's a meditation that will hopefully give you some comfort and release, which I'll post over there. In a death-phobic culture, we've been told not to be sad, not to show our sorrow, and to keep it to ourselves, because grief reminds us that eventually we will all lose what we love along the way, either by our own disappearance or by theirs. And it's true that we get to keep nothing, including the love of our pets in the physical. We've lost our communities, our rituals, and our ceremonies to learn how, as a skill, to share our sorrows, to apprentice with grief. And when we can share stories, our heartbrokenness, our hearts can soften. We give grief a place to belong alongside our joy. And our ancestors in the indigenous cultures knew that the health and the well-being of the tribe depended on a shared grief, a place to wail, to dance, to tell the stories of how much we love and how to carry our dead. And in the modern world, that we've severed that connection. Our souls are crying out for connection. And science can actually prove this, that when we cry grief tears, they're literally carrying toxins out of the body. They're the only tears that actually do that. Your beloved animal companion is and always will be with you in spirit. They're your greatest teachers, and they want you to keep your love moving. Grief needs to keep moving, and you have to keep it warm and stay engaged with it and have a conversation. Grief works us, and we're also asked to work grief. You know, it's a reciprocal relationship. And if your pet has died, honor their memory and the love you share by being gentle with yourself. Take all the time that you need. Find support so that you don't have to carry your grief alone. And remember, your pet is with you in spirit. They want more than anything to communicate with you. So ask them for a sign. Use my meditation to help you to connect to your animal in spirit. And above all, take care of yourself. I send you much love and many blessings.